I just wanted to ask a simple question. I know, a Nazi group showed up at the event Saturday and people were talking about that. And I just wanted for all of us to really think about this. What's wrong with Nazism?
What's wrong with Nazism?
Hmm. No, hang on. It'll come to me. I'll remember. What's wrong with Nazism? I remember. It was the systemic genocide of an entire group of people based on prejudice. Almost forgot that one.
Like, seriously, what's wrong with Nazism? Because imagine for a moment that there is no God above us, no hell below us, no heaven to live for, as John Lennon wanted to imagine. If we are truly the result of evolved stardust and our ancestors were fish and we're the descendants of monkeys, then where do we find our value as human beings? What's wrong with Nazism unless if you understands that the God of Scripture says that we are made in His image. And so to murder innocent people is a violation to God's commands.
I love when Christians use the example of, well, if we didn't have Christian moral values, what would stop us from doing horrible things? I don't know, Barbara. Human empathy, basic knowledge of right and wrong, knowing that I shouldn't hurt other people despite Christianity.
But if we're going to reject the Christian worldview, then we can't hold on to the fruit that comes from the Christian worldview while denying the actual foundation. You see, as we become more and more tolerant of sexual immorality in our culture, we've become more and more intolerant towards Christian morality. And the more we become intolerant towards Christian morality, the more we're going to see lawlessness in our streets. The more we become intolerant of Christian morality, the more we're going to see Nazis.
Listen, if we're talking about by the book Christian morality, the whole love thy neighbor, give to the poor, take from the rich kind of deal, sure, yeah, although I think those moralities exist outside of the Christian faith, to be honest. So if we lost the Christian faith, I don't think that would go away. But if we're talking about sort of like mainstream Christian behavior these days, I have to disagree with you.
I did speech and debate throughout high school, and one of the things that we were taught in debate is that you can't make an argument for your side until you're able to make the argument for the other side. I've sat down and had hours of discussions with LGBTQ activists. I completely understand the other side. I want to understand the other side. But drag queens twerking on kids in lingerie is unacceptable.
It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. I wonder how many times we're going to have to make that point before people on that side understand the way they claim to want to, that that's not happening.
And that's something that we have to notice as a culture. We can have our disagreements, but there comes a time when we have to understand that we are all going to stand before God one day.
I'm not.
And we're going to have to give an account for what we have done with the children in our society, the innocent minds, and the children who deserve to be protected. Thank you.
Children don't need protection from drag queens. Drag queens don't attack children. It literally. Look it up. Thank you so much for watching. If you got something out of this video, please hit the like button. It tells YouTube to share this video with other people. Consider subscribing to Rebel HQ for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.